became a great female basketball player. At one time, was the greatest in the United States.
She may be the greatest female basketball player in modern times. Lucia Harris was a pioneer in the game. Harris is the only woman officially drafted by the NBA and the first black woman inducted in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
And that is just the beginning of her story. Now it's in a new documentary, The Queen of Basketball, and Shaquille O'Neal is executive producer. And joining us now is Ben Proudfoot, the director of that documentary. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you know, first, for people who've never heard of Lucia Harris, tell us about her life as a trailblazer and why you wanted to make this documentary.
Yeah, Lucy Harris is a name that you might not know, but she is one of the greatest athletes of the 20th century. She was a trailblazer in women's basketball. She led her small Mississippi Delta college team to 3 consecutive national championships. She was the first woman to score a basket in Olympics basketball, and she was the first and only woman drafted into the NBA. But when I found out about her story, I was shocked at the fact that I had never heard her name. And I wanted to do something about that, and that's why we made this film.
It is a great documentary, Ben, and you call Harris one of the most important American athletes of the 20th century. So tell us, you had a chance to meet her. What was that like, and what stood out most about her and her life?
Yeah, so we got to spend a good amount of time together in Greenwood, Mississippi. And, you know, the remarkable thing about Miss Harris is how incredibly humble she was. You know, here before me was one of the most preeminent athletes of her time, and she didn't have any bit of pride. You know, she was very humble. A lot of the people that I talked to that knew her had no idea that she was such a preeminent athlete. She really felt that it was a gift that was given to her, and the thing she was most proud of was her family. And I just found that remarkable for somebody who was so dominant in her time.
Well, you know, Ben, sadly, Lucia passed away recently. So how should she be remembered?
Yeah, we got that news last Tuesday. It was shocking. She was only 66 years old when she passed. It was totally unexpected. You know, Lucy Harris is a name that should be a household name anyway. She's an American hero. She's one of the most significant American athletes of the 20th century. She's a pioneer. First woman to score a basket in Olympics basketball. First and only woman drafted into the NBA. First woman of color enshrined in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. She is preeminent. She is dominant. She is a number one on every list that could be, and everyone should know the name Lucy Harris. And my hope is that this film, The Queen of Basketball, a short documentary, can help get her story out there.
Well, Ben, I took a look at your documentary. It's great. I saw a quote from that documentary of Lucy saying, "I wanted to keep playing, but there was no place to go." Back then, there was no WNBA, and unfortunately, we didn't really get to see her play in a professional aspect. But a lot of people want to see this. You actually can have this shown to people for free. Tell us how they can see this.
Yeah, so we are playing the film courtesy of our executive producer, Shaquille O'Neal. He has bought out theaters this weekend at noon, Saturday and Sunday in Los Angeles. And he's invited everybody in Los Angeles to come see The Queen of Basketball in person for free on Shaq this weekend at noon. So everybody gets a chance to see it on the big screen.
All right, well, and it's going to be such a treat. We're so happy to have you here talking about this, Ben, and of course with the Shaquille being behind this as well. We all love Shaq here in LA, so we hope everyone goes out and see this, this wonderful and important documentary. Thanks again, Ben.